good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are. How you do? Hey Val, hey Jane. Good to see you guys. We got 5 likes already. I could dig it. I could dig it. Lunchtime. Hello. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Supposed to get our first dose of weather tomorrow. First dose of winter weather. See what happens. So, I made it short, but the shorts don't always reach everybody, obviously, right? Just like the community tab doesn't reach everybody, and the live streams don't reach everybody, and the videos don't reach everybody. It's so crazy to me, like, I get some people who get notifications on some, and some people don't, and it's just out of whack. It's just so out of whack. That being said, I just wanted to reiterate about turn this volume up. Yep. There we go. I just wanted to reiterate about paranormal caught on camera. So, hey girl, what's up? It was only on Travel Channel for a while. I got like an influx of messages. Then I went and checked like my spam section, and I had like things with them on whatever. Then it goes into this like other section, and anyway, there was a bunch of people talking to me about paranormal caught on camera, and I was reading different messages, and they were like, they kept saying it was on different places. So what I'm assuming happened is they put it on. Well, they have, because at least I know it's on Amazon Prime. So they have season 6, episode 1, and episode 2 up. So if you go to episode 1, that's us. That's Long Island Bigfoot and More. It's called. I mean, watch the whole thing if you want. But go to where we're at in the video. I think it's like end somewhere, maybe like 40 or 50 minutes in or so. It's only like a 6-minute block. It's something like that. Oh, Alexander, hello. Brandy, hey. Millie, hey. How's it going? Try and catch up with you guys at the red light real quick. Okay. So, that being said, I'm having issues with trying to piece the footage together from the last expedition. It's not working. Every time I go to upload it, I just redid it again this morning. I just spent another hour on this crap, uploading and exporting and importing and blah blah blah. And when I go to upload it, it processes and then it says metadata something, I don't know. So I'm screwing up somewhere somehow. I don't understand it. It's happened to me before, and then it seems like it just righted itself somehow. I had to take out like an @ symbol once, and then another time I had to take out like a semicolon, but this time I don't have any of that stuff in there, so I don't know what's pissing off this metadata, but I don't even, I don't understand how the metadata doesn't, because I'm pretty sure what metadata is like the info on the original video or photo, including like GPS, crap like that, right? Like, but I just don't understand it. I really can't fathom it. So, anyway, I'll get the footage up. I'm just annoyed that I haven't yet. I'm annoyed that it takes this much time. It's just aggravating. So, and then there's obviously the documentaries in the works with Dark Hour Paranormal. I still have all the Lake Champlain stuff. I gotta get that out to somebody to help me with. Brian's got some stuff that I sent him that he's going to work on eventually from a different expedition. So that was that was like a month, almost like a month ago. It was from a separate outing, and it was like a different location that I did, and whatever. Doesn't matter. There's just a bunch of shit I'm sitting on that hasn't gone out yet that needs to get out, but just to let you know, it's there. I'm trying. It's just a matter of when. And I'm trying to do that so I can clear out my storage and all that and start moving on to the next thing. It's like brutally cold out, but it ain't gonna stop me. I believe we're supposed to get like freezing rain tomorrow. I don't know. I guess it's not gonna be cold enough for snow, which is just odd, but we'll see. Nez, how you doing? Raymond, what's up? Good to see you guys. Alan, hello. Hey. So what do you guys got going on today? Anything? I'm pretty much done with what I had to say. I just kind of wanted to get it out the way so I could get out the way. The screen is so like greasy, I don't know why. G-Rope. So I don't know who else is on tonight or not. Like if anybody's on, I moved my plans around. I had something going on today, but I have to be somewhere else. So we moved around some stuff today, and I had to move it to tomorrow. So I pretty much opened up my whole evening. I know Mogs is on tonight. I know Susie B has been going on like every night, which is nice because she's kind of coming out of her shell. It's always fun to watch. I don't know if Midwest Night Watchers has anything tonight or not, but they're always enjoyable. I can't really think of what else is on Tuesdays. If there's anything regularly on, I might come on, but I doubt. I really don't know. I really want to try and get some things squared away before I just keep doing like, what do you call it, live streams. I want to try and get this laptop squared away and kind of take it to the next level finally. But Cryptodontics, what's happening? See ya. That Joe Exotic thing is killing. That was so good. I couldn't believe it. That Tiger King costume. Don't forget Friday. Okay, what's Friday? I can't remember. I know, like, I literally just had this conversation with you, like, yesterday. And, I know you said Sundays. You guys do something Sundays now. And then, okay, so it's Friday and Sunday, I guess. Hey, David, what's happening? I don't know if I'm gonna get out today. I'm gonna try because I'm gonna be in some areas I haven't been in a while, and there's overcast today, and it's really windy. It's really brutal. Basically, you could tell that there's a storm brewing, and like it's just a matter of when is it gonna drop on our head, really. Nami. Ember Shrike, how are you? So on these types of days, usually winter is good in general on Long Island. Like all the spots that I go that I normally go to, I can go to like the popular spots because not a lot of people go outside. So especially when you mix in a day like this where it's overcast, it's not sunny, it's really windy, it cuts through you like a knife, like people don't want to be out and that kind of stuff. You'll still have the hardcore people, right? Like, yeah, all right, I'm hardcore, right, with Bigfooting, but you also have other people in different areas too. Like, you'll have a hardcore hiker or a hardcore jogger, right? Like those, like somebody who's dedicated to their morning run doesn't not do a morning run because of the weather. Like, they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what it is, they do it. It's just dedication. No matter what that looks like, you know. But anyway, the point is, there's usually not a lot of, like, moonlighters, if you will. Just another day in paradise. That's cool. Northwest Coast, that's awesome. Visibility is better now. Best in winter. Oh yeah, for distance, yeah. Yep. You know, I just had somebody come to me and they were like, look, like it's I don't know how to explain this, but I'll be with people and they, like, all they can see is like say we're driving and they can just see the trees, right? That's all they can see is the trees, and like there's just trees and that's it, right? And it blocks everything else. But he's like, I can literally see through all that and into the forest, so to speak, see the forest through the trees, right, so to speak. Totally understood what he was getting at completely. It's raining in Georgia today too. All right. Yeah, I don't know where it's making its way from. I don't know if it's making its way from anywhere or it's just gonna, like, it's coming off the ocean, it's coming from overseas, it's coming from down south or out west. I don't know. I don't pay attention really. I could tell that it's gonna dump, and then so I checked the weather briefly, and I was trying to do the blue hour tomorrow, but really it doesn't make for a good outing if you go out when it's still dark and it's raining. It's really difficult. Like, it's really difficult to get good footage. It's hard enough with one or the other. But you combine the two, and then freezing cold, like Roger, how you doing? I think it's on the way up. Raining in North Carolina and Jersey. Okay. Alright. Well, if it's raining by you, then it's definitely gonna hit here soon. Like, really soon. I'm traveling west, and like, it's been I don't know. I don't think it was as the skies weren't as dark over by where I started at. I gotta get a jacket bad, really bad. It's like it's gotta be a priority. I was trying to look on like the Black Friday sales and stuff on Amazon, which I really don't want to do, but like I was trying to look, but it's really hard to like get a good jacket on, like, I don't know. They just, like, you can't tell, you know. You ever get something off the Amazon and then like it gets to you and it's something totally different? It's like it matches the description but not the pictures, or it matches like one of the pictures that was like, you know, one picture of 12. That's what I'm worried about. I'm really worried about it just being a piece of crap. I don't want to spend that much money on something and like it just doesn't work out. Hi, Roger. Good to see you, bro. I'm not going to be on long right now. I just wanted to pop in and just give an update real quick. And then I always get carried away for a little while. But I try to give a little time where I can get in where I fit in. Burlington Coat or LLB. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna maybe Marshalls too, or TJ Maxx or something. I mean, obviously, Coat Factory, Burlington Coat Factory is probably the best place. I totally forgot that was a thing. I honestly totally forgot that was a real thing. I went to do some stuff yesterday, and it just was, rush hour was so chaotic, and like people are just killing each other to get to red lights and stop signs and beeping and yelling, and like it's really easy to get dragged into the middle of that. So I just ran for my life. I was like, nope. I tap out. Hobby Lobby has great gifts too. Okay. I don't know if we have a Hobby Lobby, but let's take a look. This, my friend. I mean, this stuff is like really, really expensive. It's like outdoor and camping and hiking gear, stuff like that. I forget the name of the place, but there was one out west for a while, and then they just opened one. I forget where. It's still out west from me, but it's not as far. It's only like 40 minutes. But I forget what it's called. But anyway. I like got so lost on their page. I was just like drooling on it. They had a grand opening, and I had to like keep myself from going because I can't afford the shit, and I would have like fell in love with something. Yeah, what's happening? Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, what I was probably getting at a minute ago was, depending what happens here, and you know what I get done, and how long it takes me, and so on and so forth, I'll plan after that and see what I do. If I feel up for it, I'll maybe get out today, and then. In the morning, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I could go to the asylum. I'm kind of over here, or I could go to Bubba's. I'm over this way. There's a lot of shit I could do over here, and I'm just always torn on which one to do. You know, there's so many good places over here, and like. At least, like, I've had so many different experiences and so many of them, and they were all kind of like into one area. And it's like, well, which one do I do? You know, Bigfoot Cove is over here. There's so many different spots. I can't even remember everything that I name because I've tried to protect locations for like, and it was a good idea at first to name them, but then. After doing this for so many years, every day, it's like, I forget, I think there's over 2,000 videos up now, which is just stupid when you think about it, how many, like, somebody said something to me one day, they were like, oh, imagine you wore one of those bracelets that tracks your steps. Iron Dogger, what's happening? Somebody was like, imagine you wore one of those bracelets that counts your steps, like, since you started. And I was like, my mind was blown. Because I'm curious, like, how many miles have I gone? How many steps have I taken? I have got portraits to work on. Lots of people want to get portraits for gifts. Yeah, that's cool. You know what, Niz? You know, I really want a painting. Like, I really want to see if that. I go to the different artists like you and Susie and some of the other artists that we know, and see if I can. I really. I just want to leave it open to the artist's rendition to get paintings of. I want to make a portal section on my wall, and I didn't know where to go with it and what I wanted to do with it exactly, but I knew I wanted a section for portals. So that's kind of what I came up with anyway. So we'll see how that works out and plays out in the future. Yeah, with the holidays, I'm sure it's a good idea to to get paintings for people. Custom Nez lovers. Dog man, what's happening? Portal painting, I can do that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no rush at all. Can't rush a good thing, right? But yeah, it would be cool to kind of just leave it open to the artist and like let's kind of see what rendition they come up with. Yeah, that would be cool. Iron Dog Beast. Oh, I love it. When you were like, I'm doing a Bigfoot, because like a lot of times you go on so like because we're in a different time zone, right? Like obviously you're on the West Coast and we're in Alaska sometimes. So when you come on and then I wake up and like it's like you just finished live like a couple of hours ago. Sometimes I'm still up, but anyway, just long story short is I just kind of sit there and listen while I'm like trying to like wake myself up. And yeah, when you mentioned that Bigfoot lotto, I was like, oh my god. Very rarely do I get like that. Oh, I gotta have one of those moments. You know what I mean? And when you said that, I was like, oh my god. It's not, it's not about the scratching part. It's like it's just so cool to me. I love that it's a part of the culture. You know what I mean? Where I live at, it's not a thing. Bigfoot is not a thing here. Like getting dressed up and spending too much money on dinner and like shit like that, that's a thing here. Littlefoots, hey, good to see you. Oh, you guys are moving fast. Woo! You know that we are watching you. Almost entertaining. There's so many good people in here. I love it. Make sure you guys support one another. We're gonna do another support stream soon because I noticed how much it needs to be done. Because there's so many of you guys creating channels and or have existing channels that need that little extra push. So if we do a support stream and it gets 100 or 200 or 300 views or whatever, and each one of you guys gets 10 or 15 subscribers off of it, so be it. That's better than not, right? And there'll be a nice quality of people to be able to find you guys. So if you don't know what that is, it's like just something I came up with where I put it on in advance, a few days at least, and then anyone who wants to come through just kind of comes through, and we just drop links for like an hour or two, or 3 or whatever. Anybody who wants to pop up and pop on and talk about what they do on their channel, blah blah blah, right? Kind of like how Mogi Monster does it, like on a regular basis. Stevie, Iron Dog used to be there too. They just support one another, right? Whatever you want to do, you come up and talk about it. But that's basically the exact, like, it's the time that I set aside to do that. And it seems to work out well, for the most part. So basically we just drop links over and over and over and over as people come in, and then people can come later and watch the stream, and then the links are in there, and they can just click on them and subscribe if they want to. I'm afraid to look at my comments after last night. I don't blame you. I had to leave at some point. I was there as long as I could be. But I'll go back at some point and finish up. Tried to stay active as long as, if I'm there, I try to be active in the chat and interact as much as I can. Sorry guys, it's a dead zone down here by Bubs. Wonderful, lots of good people in my world enjoy supporting. Yeah, I know you do it. I know you do it throughout your stream too, which is good. I saw you promoting people to drop their links and share with one another, and we need more stuff like that. We really do. That greedy, when I go to another, if I'm a guest on a show somewhere, I tell you guys, and I bring you with me if I can. I noticed a lot of people don't do that, and I'm like, why wouldn't you do that? But I realized why. You don't want to tell your people that you're going somewhere else. You just want to absorb their subscribers and then go back to home base. Pretty grimy. It's pretty grimy, but it's not the way I roll. Like Brandy said, you made some good points, which I totally concur. That's good, Littlefoot. Oh yeah. My Red Bull cans are banging around. One day soon we're gonna have a similar conversation like you had last night. There's a lot of organization going into it right now, and I'm not the pack leader on this one by any means. It's just brand. If it trickles down to me, shit is bad. Shit is bad. But people are in for a rude awakening, that's for sure. Called a dose of act right. Take your medicine. Or force feed you. Oh, they're putting up a fence. That's gonna keep the deer from going on the golf course, which, alright, cool, but that's gonna put them in the road. Like, what good does that do? What good does that do? Selfishness. Oh. Good, how you doing? Have a good one. Just a thought, send Sandy your wish list. Yeah. I try not to talk on here because a lot of you guys listen to what I say and then you start buying stuff, and I don't want you doing it. I don't want you guys spending your hard-earned cash. Especially on the holidays. I definitely don't want you guys sending me shit. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. It's the biggest pick-me-up you've ever seen. I really have to calm myself down just to get a clear head and like say thank you, but you know, it takes me off my feet, kind of, you know, kind of appreciation. But I gotta tread lightly sometimes because like I say something, and next thing you know, it's at my door. And I love you guys for it, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm good at giving shit, not receiving stuff. Does that make sense? I was just talking about this before. Like, I'll stop everything for somebody else, and like, but I'll procrastinate my stuff like forever, till the last minute, if that. I'll cancel my own stuff, but I will never cancel on somebody else. Like, there's never any parking here. Ever. I'm driving on the grass. There's so many people on the grass, it's ridiculous. Let's go over there. Jumping off. All right, Jane, thank you so much. It's good to see you. I'm gonna jump off in a second anyway. Actually, I don't even know what time it is. Whee! This will have to do. Makes total sense. Yeah, I know. Well, we were just talking about it a little while ago. I used to be like that too, but you have to be able to accept, so not to block your flow. It's just hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hard. It's I don't know. Like you said, it's I don't know. It's just tough. All right. I'm assuming that means nap time. So, enjoy. There's a few things in the works as always. Um, you know, some things are as usual, right? You guys, those of you who know me well, and those of you who've been here for a while, you know I got my hands in a lot of different things and work with so many different people. There are a lot of things going on that aren't being public yet, that aren't being posted publicly right now, and they haven't been for a while. But I mean, they're coming to a nice head. There's been a lot of progress. And there's some other things that'll be coming out soon, probably next week, not this week. But I'll keep you guys posted. Next week will probably be a nice week. There'll be a lot coming out. Early riser is an understatement. This is your BS News channel. Coming to you live. LIB Mike's channel saying, oh yeah. I look forward to the day you shock the world. Can't rush a good thing, right? What time is it? Yep. I'm gonna get on here and notifications go crazy. World can't handle the truth. Probably not. Probably not. Well, I got a little bit of a walk ahead of me. I had to park in like West. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of in the wrong lot for what I got to do today. This place is too big. I'm not even in a lot. I'm on the grass, but whatever. You get my drift. Curb came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, it's really a lot of things opened up. The woods are really starting to open up now. The leaves are really falling off. A couple of days of windy weather just really evens things out. Really, really evens things out to where they're supposed to be. So we might go out today because there's a pretty good chance that nobody's gonna be around. So at least I know if I film straight through and I don't have to do any editing and shit, then it's not even editing. It's just literally putting videos together. I don't know how to edit. Excuse me. At least do anything fancy wise. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I was watching Sight Club with Tom Numbers, and he had an interview with Gene Decode. You all should watch. Okay. Not really sure what that is, but I'll try and remember. Sorry, I just heard somebody else decode. I heard decode somewhere else too. Neil, what's happening? Always have a good time, bro. Always. Thank you. There's nothing like I could be so off any which way, and I get in them woods and everything rights itself. I get out there with these forest people, man, everything rights itself. At least for a little bit. You know. At least for a little bit. Humans can be messed up people, and don't take this personally, right? Because you're here, and I know it ain't you. It's not a dig at anyone here, but there are some screwy people out there, man, that just want to spread misery. And hang on, I got you. A little bit. I got somebody sitting next to me. This truck's gonna take a shit on me eventually, man. The mileage is really getting up there. Really getting up there. Taking good care of it, but 5 hours wasn't enough. Tennessee, Kentucky, how are you? Alright, my friends, I'm gonna go handle my business so I can, I don't know, salvage the day and go out in the woods maybe before it gets dark. It gets dark so early now, it's crazy. I mean, it is crazy how fast it gets dark out. I think it's like before 5 o'clock, which is just aggravating in itself. Alright, good to see you too, buddy. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry if you're just rolling in now. I know it's kind of like a trickle charge effect with the notifications. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Best thing you can do is just hit the like, and maybe even go back a couple videos, hit the like somewhere else, and it'll start showing, sending you my way more. It's the best move I got right now, because these notifications are just out of control, like really out of control. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for blessing me with your time and keeping me company. I really appreciate it. It does not go. Uh, I don't know. I try to make sure you guys are all know that you're appreciated. I don't know. There's no better word for it, really. Yeah, censored. It very well could be, man. Very well could be. I don't know. Very well could be. Usually it's censored all summer and spring and summer, but usually by now like kind of that blanket usually lifts off a little bit, but I haven't seen it happen yet. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm being impatient, or maybe they should just do the right thing all the time. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you guys again. Appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you times 3.